These are the days and times that make millionaires, y'all. These are the days and times that you read about in history books. And a lot of times it's hard to see history when you're in the middle of it. I am here to tell you, listen to me close. We are in historic times. Right now, you have something insane going on in China. I'm going to break that down for you in a minute. Right now, you have something insane going on here in America. I'm going to break that down for you in a minute. But it all starts with this thing of ours that we call Novae. This is the perfect side hustle, and I'm explaining to you exactly why. I want you to pull out a pen and pad because this is a chance for you to change everything, not only for yourself, but for your entire family tree. Novae literally means new beginnings, y'all. It literally means new beginnings. I don't know if you've looked around, but millions of people are struggling financially right now. We got 2.5 million people seeking debt counseling every year to avoid bankruptcy. We're living in a world, the richest country in it, where 43 million people have a credit score in the 500s or lower. I'm here to tell you something serious here. 25% of America has no savings. Half of America has no retirement. And then you say, I'm gonna start a business, but 50% of the businesses on the planet go out of business in the first 5 years, and it's mostly because they can't get capital. Me and my lady were watching this commercial the other day, and I brought it up earlier. One of my mentees had seen the same thing. Amazon has this commercial where they gather around their whole warehouse and everybody gathers around, and they announce this like they are giving out the new Powerball tickets. And you know what they announced? They announced that their new minimum wage, AKA what most people in front of them are making, is $15 an hour. I was talking to a sister who had a nursing degree, and she was looking for a way to find employment. As a matter of fact, she was mad at this one lady because she said that she had some job for her, and then she was taking too long to return her call. I said, well, man, that little $25 an hour ain't gonna save you. She said, 25 an hour? I said, oh, is that too much? She said, we make about $12 an hour. So I get why the Amazon commercial made everybody cheer. In the commercial, they start going crazy like Michael Jackson himself had appeared on stage. And they announced $15 an hour. I'm trying to tell you, this is a crazy time to be alive right now. If you are depending on your job to save you, you are looking in the wrong direction. You got to move from that job and you got to go to another Michael Jackson song. And you got to look at that man in the mirror. This is why unemployment is at its highest level since the Great Depression. A lot of people got a taste of freedom during this COVID pandemic, and they said, I'm not going back to that. If that's you, here's the problem. Unemployment is starting to run out if it hasn't already. So what you got to do, you have to find a way to serve before you deserve. You got to find a way to serve before you deserve. Enter Novae. We inspire people to get more out of life. We educate them on how to go about it, and we provide opportunities to make it happen. That's the biggest piece of the three. We provide the opportunity because you can learn a lot of this stuff in a book. You can get inspired by the people around you, but where's the opportunity? If all they do is tell you how they did it, but they don't tell you how you can do it, that's not your friend. If all they do is tell you how they did it, don't let this go over your head. If all they did was tell you how they did it, but they won't tell you how to do it, that ain't your buddy. That ain't your buddy like you think. And so that's why I got so much love for this man right here, because he shows you how to do it. You know, I met him when I was fresh out of homeless, y'all. And this dude was a millionaire by 23, 24 years old. Yeah, member of the Business Honor, the #1 Business Honor Society in the world. Yeah, 4.0 in one of the world's top MBA programs. Yeah, all that's cool. But I'm like Warren Buffett in this way. I believe that you should invest in people, not the company. I believe that you should bet on people, not the company. And this is a man worth betting on. You know, I pull in different things that I learned, for instance, like the fact that he's been married for 15 years. How many young brothers living in Atlanta, Georgia, who get rich by their mid-20s, go to the altar instead of Magic City? I ain't gonna go there right now, but you know what I'm saying? I'm saying at certain times when you find somebody who has high integrity, when you find people that have a different level of moral compass, these are the types of leaders that you want to roll with. And I'm so proud to be in concert with this man because we have a plan. As a matter of fact, he wrote a book called The Plan After Police Reform that I find to be incredible. And I hope you feel the same way because we don't want to end up like Haiti, y'all, here in America. What do I mean by that? I mean, this is one of the countries with the strongest people, yet the weakest economies, because they had a lot of emotion, y'all, but they didn't have an economic plan. They overthrew Napoleon. But due to the fact they had no economic plan and a little bullying by the United Nations, they're now one of the poorest countries on the planet when they've got some of the strongest people. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Don't let that be our community. We've got a plan. And so out of all these statistics I see right here, one of my favorite is the fact that we've already helped over 70,000 clients get ownership ready. 70,000. Our stated purpose is to close the wealth gap by closing the ownership gap. And all I'm doing tonight is inviting you to take part in something that's going to change the world. We're going to start with this country, but then we're eventually going to change the world. Remember where you heard it first. We were blessed and fortunate to make the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies in America. And we're just getting started, y'all. Y'all know this guy?
What's up? It's Shark here, Damon John, and I want to congratulate my fellow Sharks, Rico, Haziq, Shanae, and all the affiliates nationwide. And I want to tell you, congratulations for Novae and for making the Inc. 5000 as one of the fastest growing companies in America out of more than 7 million. In fact,
it's a big deal.
Number 2.
It's a big deal. Y'all get the point. And so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna run you through 4 different solutions that we have for you. This is really simple. I'm gonna give you a little bit of facts and figures and some stories, right? But the main thing I want you to understand is that you're in the right place at the right time. So even if you can get started for only $99, this is the time to do it, because you are gonna change your own life by changing the lives of the people around you. The first one is called Novae Money. This is what a lot of people, this is why a lot of people swore we were a credit repair company. Nothing could be further from the truth. This is so much deeper than just simple credit restoration. Check this out. But everything we offer is fintech based. That's financial technology. They call it fintech for short. Check this out. Somebody might come in with a 639, y'all. But look, they're going to get 90 points from the score builder. Then look, another 78 from the score master. We can literally predict what their score is going to look like when they follow our recipe, because that's the way the algorithms work. These little robots jump around behind the scenes and just get things cracking for you, for lack of a better way to put it. And why is the 800 important? Because the 800 is worth $100,000 in buying power. Check this out. I've never heard this as an answer to systemic racism, but you'd stop me when I tell a lie. If we get 1,000 800s and they're worth $100,000 each, and we put them in your community, I don't care if you're in Jonesboro or if you're in Chicago, Illinois, at that point, we've just put $100 million in your community. Now, that's how you stop systemic racism. I never saw it on Fox. I never saw them discuss it on MSNBC. I never saw them talk about it on CNN. But you stop me when I tell a lie. Homeowners vote, and a sheriff has to run for election. That's how you stop police brutality, but nobody tells you that. Can I get a witness? And we got testimony after testimony. She's like, judgments removed, bankruptcies removed, testimony after testimony. She's like, something's wrong here. It couldn't have worked that quickly. I just signed up. It couldn't have worked that quick. Testimony after testimony, 800 score after 800 score, because Novae is the real deal. But it don't stop there. I personally believe the reason that a lot of these credit companies take so long fixing people's credit is because they have nowhere else for you to go, which means the quicker they get your credit up, the quicker they lose you as a client. Now, you know they done figured that out before I told you that. So what do? They take forever. Well, see, with us, we get it done quick because we got somewhere to take you. We have what's called a value ladder. And here's the power of this business credit thing, which is the second solution I have for you if you're keeping track. With personal credit, the more you use, the lower your score drops. But with business credit, the more you use, the more they give you. It's literally the opposite. We want to get you to the point, as a matter of fact, where you can transfer the debt from your personal credit, add it to your business credit instead, and now your personal credit skyrockets and your business credit shoots up at the same time. It's almost like a magic trick, but no, it's financial literacy. We're really big on financial literacy around here because what we realize is that illiteracy creates bondage. Many of you remember in the days of chattel slavery, illiteracy creates bondage because, in the words of Frederick Douglass, abolitionist, a runaway slave, but more importantly, businessman, he said something deep. He was like, knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. Another one of my favorite quotes from Frederick Douglass is that I prayed all my life on my knees, but nothing came true until I started praying with my legs. What we're here to do is help you pray with your legs, millionaires. We're here to help you pray with your legs. We want you to bust a move. And so this business credit is going to help you because we're going to run you through all of the business listing congruency pieces. You know, you say you have a business, but do you have a EIN number? You say you have a business, but do you have a Dun and Bradstreet number? You say you have a business, but do you have a 411 directory listing. Well, don't worry. We're going to help you walk through the whole process. We're going to hold your hand and walk you through the jungle. And guess what? After that, we get to move you into vendor credit, then store credit, then fleet credit, all the way up to cash credit. I don't have it with me right now. I would show it to you guys, but I have a Platinum American Express card. You can buy a house with it. You can buy a jet with it. And I want you to have one too. But what we have to start doing is working on your business credit. It comes with a $50,000 funding guarantee, but it goes up to $10 million. And even though it says $24.95 right there, I don't want that to be a barrier to you. I want you to understand that we even have a zero money down program. I mean, if Novae ain't the answer, I don't know what to tell you. If Novae ain't a no-brainer, then listen to me. You don't even need a brain. But I'm just getting started. Here's solution number 3. So far we've been through personal credit. I told you a little bit about business credit. But here's where it gets fun, y'all. Because what's going on in China is a game changer. I don't know how many of you have been paying attention, but the ships are literally circling the port out there in China. Why is this crazy? Well, you say, I know, Haziq, because Christmas season is coming up and we get everything from China. Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. But the other problem that's going on in China is that they're a communist country. And so they ration out the power. It doesn't work on supply and demand like here in capitalist America. Over there, it's communism. So they ration out the power. Here's what happened during the COVID pandemic. Yeah, Jeff Bezos' net worth shot up. It skyrocketed, as a matter of fact. But here's the issue. It skyrocketed because of all the products we were ordering off Amazon that come from where? You guessed it, China. So because of what's going on in China and the fact that they don't have enough power left to last them, they used up the power that would be for 6 months in only 6 weeks. The prices are skyrocketing, y'all. A container load, a 40-foot container load that used to cost $4,500 to ship from China to America, now costs between $18,000 and $33,000 a load. What business can absorb that kind of skyrocketing price? What consumer can absorb where these prices are about to go? And most people don't even see it happening. And listen to me, now we're headed into the Christmas season, the biggest shopping time of the year. Do you understand what's about to happen? I'm talking empty shelves. I'm talking about massive skyrocketing inflation, and nobody even sees it coming. It's a good time to be in lending. That's the moral of the story. It's a good time to be in lending. And listen, when you join Novae, you become a walking, talking lending tree. Let me show you something real quick. This is how your website looks when you join Novae. It is amazing, y'all. Check this out. I'm going to show you real quick. When you join Novae, it looks a little something like this. Check it out. Here's your website. They click on business funding. Check this out. You see this? Startup unsecured business funding. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Check it out. Unsecured business funding. It says minimum credit score 680, no time in business needed, no monthly revenue needed, but you can get funded up to $150,000. All they do is click apply. You didn't even do anything, millionaire. Do you get what I'm saying to you? You didn't even do anything. Am I making sense to you? What about a startup loan? Okay, 680 credit score, minimum time in business, none, but now they need $4,000 a month from their job. And they can get up to $150,000. You're getting paid off that. Or what about a business cash advance? No minimum credit score, right? I didn't realize y'all can't see it. Hold up. Let me show you something. Okay, can you see that? Check it out. All of this is right here on your website. This is all on your website, millionaires. Check it out. Unsecured business funding I just described, 680 minimum credit score, no time in business needed, no monthly revenue needed, up to $150,000 it can apply for. Startup loan, 680 credit score, no time in business, but they need $4,000 a month from their job. They can get up to $150,000. You get paid off that. A cash advance, no minimum credit score needed. 6 months in business though, $4,000 a month from their business, and it goes up to $10 million. And I could go on and on and on. Term loans, lines of credit, invoice factoring for all my truckers and all my people that understand net 30 accounts and how that messes up your cash flow. We even do invoice factoring. Where are my real estate investors at? Imagine having a website that all your real estate investor friends can come to, click apply, and get up to $100 million, and you're getting paid off of all of that. I want you to understand it's a brand new day, and it's called Novae. Novae is literally a no-brainer, y'all. So when I say you become a walking, talking lending tree, I want you to understand instant decisions on personal loans, decisions in 1 to 3 days on business loans. We're approving credit scores as low as 550, but we're talking 0% interest when they have great credit. And guess what solution number 1 was? It's the personal credit improvement. We help you get great credit. Solution number 2 was the business credit. We help you get great business credit. And then solution number 3 is the loans and the funding. But I'm still not done, y'all, because now it's time to take it to the consumer financing. Here's the real game changer. And as an affiliate with Novae, you get to participate in all of this. Is Novae a no-brainer? Can somebody give me that in the comments? Novae is a no-brainer for these days and times. You're going into the Christmas season. You got to get into it. You got to get into it, baby. This is how we're getting rich. And nobody even knows our name yet. I don't care if you're a life coach or a dentist. I don't care if you're a career consultant or you're doing LASIK. I don't care if you're a health and nutrition consultant or a veterinarian. We live out here in Cumming, Georgia. A lot of rich MAGA hats were out here, et cetera, so forth. Man, we have English bulldogs. Do you know the veterinarian fixed their mouth to offer to put our dog down over a $2,000 bill? Man, my lady was apoplectic. I'm talking about for 3-4 hours straight. She was just sobbing all over herself at the thought. They know your puppy is like a family member. Why would they offer that over a $2,000 bill? I get it. People are poor. I understand. I get it. We got melanin in our skin. So you probably thought we were poor. I get it. But can you imagine if the vet instead had a no money down program? Instead of the veterinarian offering to kill people's family members, all of a sudden, they can offer a no money down program. That $2,000 becomes a $40 a month bill, but the vet gets all their money in 48 hours, even though the client don't make a payment for 30 days. Is this clicking with you yet? And when you're a member of Novae, you can sell these no money down programs. It doesn't matter if they do HVAC, y'all, or they do renovation. It doesn't matter if they do fitness programs or they're a business consultant. You're able to change their business life by getting them all their money in 48 hours, even though the client doesn't make a payment for 30 days. I don't want y'all to miss the importance of this. This is what makes Novae a game changer. You're able to make it so they can suddenly accept clients with as little as a 515 credit score, as little as $25,000 a month in annual income. And it's pre-approval without it hurting their credit. This is a game changer. There's never been a home-based business in the history of the industry that had this particular value offering, y'all. And this is all stated income. So they get to, save their puppy's life, and they don't even need pay stubs or tax documents. This is the power of this Novae financing. This is the power of the Novae affiliate program. They get a back office that shows them what the payments look like, et cetera, so forth. They get a back office where they get to give their salespeople individual logins and individual usernames. So now their staff is competing to close sales, and you're getting paid off everything they process every month. I don't want you to miss the gravity of what's going on right here. Novae is a no-brainer. Somebody give me that in the comments. Novae is a no-brainer. Novae is a no-brainer. But listen, I'm still not done. You get TaxBot. Because even when you join on the $99 package, which is our cheapest package, check it out. You get the ability, y'all, to literally adjust your W-4 and bring home that extra $600 a month or that extra $800 a month. Because instead of paying $3 a gallon for gas, you're now getting 57 cents a mile. Instead of having to pay your phone bill, that's now a tax write-off. Instead of you having to pay for your Wi-Fi, that's now a tax write-off. Where are you supposed to track all of this? TaxBot. And the financial literacy training that we give you in Novae. What about the Novae library? Imagine 20,000 of the best books ever written and 10-minute audios. You can take a shower and learn a new book. Don't you know in capitalism, you learn more, you earn more? Think about it. Everything that you ever bought was because somebody knew something you didn't. You go to the barber because they know something you don't. You go to the hairdresser because they know something you don't. You go to Walmart because they know something you don't. In that case, they know where to get it cheaper. And people think the government is here to save you. The government's not here to save you. Think about it. If you are willing to pay, then they're allowed to sell it to you. They don't step in and say, wait a minute, you can't sell him that flat screen for $3,000 when you only paid $30 in China. No, if I'm willing to pay for it, they're allowed to sell it to me. Don't let that go over your head. Capitalism is based on ignorance. That's why it's a no-brainer. You learn more, you earn more. But check it out. We also have real estate investing programs that teach wholesaling, fix and flip, buy and hold. We have a white label program that changes people's lives. I could go on and on about this program alone, but when it opens back up in November, it's going to change lives again. You know, my lady bought a franchise before we even had the No Money Down program. She paid her little $10,000. Do you know she makes 1,000, 2,000, 4,000? Her record is $18,000 in a day. If you join, you're going to hear from her on November 6th, which is this real big event we do called a Super Saturday. Write that in your notes, November 6th. I don't care what you have to do. Go get the money to join Novae between now and November 6th. It's going to change your life, this Super Saturday event that we're doing. You're going to hear all about the brand new white label program, and you're going to hear about everything else we have. But listen, I'm coming to the end of this. Google Novae Money Reviews, y'all. Google Novae Money Reviews. For those who missed it, you make money off the personal credit. You make money off the business credit. You make money off the funding and lending. You become a walking, talking lending tree. And then you make money off the consumer financing. One of my buddies, David Shands, he has one of the top entrepreneur podcasts in the entire world. He did $250,000 in 3 days using our consumer financing program. Do you think he's grateful now? You see what I mean? You get to change people's lives. But when we get paid off of that, don't you think I'm grateful too? Huh? You know some coaches. You know some people with some high ticket programs. You say, I don't, Haziq. Well, tell me what's the second thing you see whenever you scroll Instagram? You see an ad. And at the back of that ad is always a high ticket product. Here's a hack for you. Inbox them. If you want to work from home and make more than they make at Amazon, learn some of the stuff that we're going to teach you. Join Novae. But let me show you a little bit about the money you make. Look at a personal credit program. You're making $85 every time you refer them over. You ain't studying no credit repair laws. You ain't studying no statutes, but you're making $85 each time. What about the business credit? You're making $500 each time. You ain't studying no laws. You ain't studying no statutes. You ain't running around being an administrative assistant. No, you just refer them over and you make $500 each. You're paying $2,500. They're doing it no money down. Their payments are probably $60 a month, but you still get your $500 the next Friday. Is this making sense? Somebody tell me Novae is a no-brainer in the comments. Novae is a no-brainer. Man, that Amazon commercial blew my mind because they were celebrating like they just got the Powerball numbers. Over $15 an hour, y'all. You sell a couple business credits in a month and you already doubled what they make in a week. Listen to me. You do it one a week, that's $2,000 a month. You're already out earning somebody. 5 customers a week, you're at $10,000 a month. You're already in the top 15% of earners in America. I'm just trying to wake you up a little bit. Remember I said you're a walking, talking lending tree? Now I know I said business cash advances go up to what? Who remembers? $10 million. But let's say they just do $50,000. You just made $3,000, y'all. Or remember I talked about the white label program? It says $3,750. You make $4,000 off that, y'all, plus 10% the rest of your life. There's never been a home-based business that's set up to help you make this kind of money as an ordinary person. I know some of those businesses out there, people are making, but those were people who already had teams. Those were people who were already leaders because of something else they did in life. You can start from zero and begin to generate thousands and thousands of dollars a week. Here's a quick example. Let's say you get started today and you bring in 5 customers, but customers in the next 30 days. You make $425 plus a $500 bonus, y'all. Think about that. Let's say you bring in 10 affiliates in the next 30 days. You can make up to $1,700 off your normal commissions, but then you get another $500. That's $3,000 you just made for 30 days of work. Meanwhile, in that Amazon commercial, they celebrating $15 an hour. After taxes, that's $1,600 a month. You just now doubled what they make. And all you did was bring in 5 customers and 10 affiliates in a time where everybody's looking for a side hustle. Check this out. You're making up to $400 off each affiliate you bring in, up to $300 off everything they do, and you're getting paid 5 times a month. Somebody give me that in the comments. You're getting paid 5 times a month, y'all. The bonuses are paid every Friday, and then you get paid the 15th of every month. The money gets dumb. And I just want you to get excited about this because it's your enthusiasm that will power your results. You got to get hype, y'all. You got to stop getting so excited about working for somebody else. You got to start getting excited about the fact that with your own business, there's no salary cap. There's nobody telling you, oh, you got to work 30 more days before we can give you a quarter raise. And we're going to give you the webinars. We're going to give you the conference calls. You get trainings with 6 and 7 figure earners. You get trainings on the products and services, interactive presentation tools, business tracking software. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Ask yourself how much this would cost you to start your own business. How much would this cost you to rent an office, get a secretary, get the phone lines installed, put some TVs up on the wall, right? How much does this cost you? Would you believe with Novae we're starting at $99? Is that a joke? You got to raise the money right now. You got to come up with it. $99.49 a month. And look, you're making $85 a customer and up to $30 in affiliate. Bring in 5 customers in the first 30 days. Get that $500 bonus. That's $925 you just made total. And then upgrade to the plus. Here's the big difference between the instant pay raise program and a plus. You get everything that's over here. So you still get to adjust your W-4 and bring that extra money home. But the DIY program just became done for you. Don't let that go over your head. Okay. And then check it out. Now you're making up to $85 a customer and up to $200 in affiliate. You got to love it. So you bring in 5 more customers because your bonus clock started over, right? Look what happens. Boom. Now you get to upgrade to the pro. Now you can start off on the pro, or you can upgrade to the pro gradually. It's up to you. We don't despise small beginnings around here, but let me tell you what's so dope about the pro program. Now you're making up to $4,000 a customer and up to $400 in affiliate. And it costs only $499. Listen to me. Now you're able to offer the white label partner program. You're able to offer the consumer financing. You're able to offer the business credit building. You're able to offer the financial wellness program. And the list goes on and on and on. We're going to train you how to use it. Don't worry. And here's the beauty. It's all tax deductible. As a matter of fact, it's Super Saturday. You're going to hear about some incredible enhancements that are getting added to the pro. We're coming for the title, y'all. We're coming to eat everybody else's lunch. I hope this was enjoyable for you. Make your next move your best move, because I'm going to see you at the top, or I'm going to see you from the top, because I ain't coming back down. I don't have no college degree. I don't have no special skills. You know what I mean? I was just telling these brothers that were in a reentry program about how I got kicked out of college. You know, they took my scholarship. I didn't know what was going to go on. It was really dark times for your boy. But for me to be reporting live from the status of multimillionaire, it shows that 1, with God, anything is possible. And 2, it's up to you to take your life in your own hands. My name is Haziq Ali. And remember, either your mind has to expand to match your goals, or your goals will just start to shrink